Hey Planet Poke people, it's me, Diogen Z, and it's time to take on Cragspur. And this my Pokemon Conquest walkthrough. Okay, not gonna lie to you guys, I have tried to come to Cragspur before, and it didn't work out so well. No, not well at all. That was when I decided to take those extra couple of training episodes and decided to attack Yaksha first, in the fact that we got Vaporeon on our side now. So, hey ya! We've got a good advantage against these rock-type kingdoms. Or kingdom. I don't think he's got multiple Cragspurs in his pocket, but if he does, we will be the best pickpockets we ever could be.
So, you're back. I'm sure you must have your own reasons. It'd be rude of me not to indulge you.
Damn right it'd be rude. Ujiyasu. Man, it would suck if he said, nah, I don't feel like battling you today. You're too weak sauce for me. Come back to this gym when you can take me on. So, with Cragspur, and yes, I know it's not a gym, don't flame me for that. With Cragspur, we are in a rocky terrain. Makes sense, because these are rock-type Pokemon we're mainly facing today, with the exception of some mixed types to throw in some versatility in there and make sure that it keeps you on your toes. I do recommend bringing one super strong flying type with you that has wing attack, or some other flying type move that'll do the trick. So far, in this journey, I haven't found any other flying types that haven't had wing attack. I mean, yes, there's been Starly that's had quick attack, but that's certainly no flying type maneuver. And the benefit of having Pokemon that can float over walls like Carnivine, another prime Pokemon to include in your army on this Kingdom Takeover because it can fly over all the walls and it can evade your targets unless they get close enough for a flame burst. Huh, not super effective. I'm surprised. Then that is a big advantage to you because, as you notice, our opponents are closing in quickly here because they want to push the buttons. There is a button in by us, which we do have the option to flip, and if you are someone who wants to go on the offensive first, I suppose you could do that. You know, I suppose you could push the button and let your team out, but I kind of recommend you don't, because the thing about this match, the thing about this map that you really have to look out for is those big-ass boulders. If any Pokemon hits those, they will go rolling down the slope, and anything in their path will get damage, except I think for rock types. So, phew, Carnivine is safe in there, and I will just wait for my opponent to come to me. Because you see, if you open up the floodgates for attack at every angle, which you damn well do when you hit that button, don't think that button will only lower one of the rock doors in your way, it's gonna take down your entire rock barrier. So let your opponent come to you. They're slow, they're lumbering rock types, you'll have plenty of time to plan your moves ahead and get rid of this annoying ass Machop. That thing really is an impediment, and even if my Rufflet here has to bite the rocks because of that freaking Larvitar, it will be worth it just to get rid of that Machop. What's nice is that we've got two water types, so most of these Pokemon, once Machop is gone, will be wiped. Actually, all of these Pokemon will be wiped the freak out. And I'm just going to take the hit. I'll show you how these boulder mechanics work. So even if you hit it from a distance, that long-range strike will loosen it and unfortunately only attack us. Doesn't affect any rock types, so that's good, I guess, if you have an Onix on your team. But I don't really recommend bringing an Onix. You know, a big part of this game is all about strategy, which of course is why I'm here today advising you. And you want to know which members of your army to train. What do you think all those training episodes were for, people? It was so that we could keep a balanced army in every kingdom that we had claimed in the past. This way, when it came time to face Nobunaga's army, we had many options. It becomes increasingly important to make sure that your warriors are well balanced and that not one area is only getting the training while the rest of your warlords are off doing nothing, not even so much as being delegated to do some sort of training or searching or gold mining expertise. I don't know how exactly they train for gold searching. I would imagine they just sit on their computers all day and play Minecraft, but who knows? That's a mystery of delegation that we may never find out. And that's fine. Rufflet played its role, and now Larvitar is in the perfect position for Carnivine to cream it with Vine Whip. Perfect. That Boldore is strong. It may not be a fully evolved Gigalith, but it will pose a problem to your team if you don't dispose of it soon. Because of its Rock Slide, it has a long-reaching range and a very powerful attack at that. But likewise, thanks to that evolutionary Water Stone, which you all have the options to, if Vaporeon is one of your favorites like it is mine, you all have the option to evolve your Eevee into this powerful Vaporeon, get that super pumped up Hydro Pump that we just used, and have a supporting Bubbler on the team as well. It'd be nice if you came here with more than a Piplup. I think if you keep up the training on your army, it should be no trouble. But if you don't, I don't think it'll be that much of a deal. You know, having Oichi with a Flareon in this match, not the best thing. Really, it's kind of works against us. But because of the massive power we have, thanks to Vaporeon, I can kind of rest easy knowing that most of the team was just wiped out with one move. So that's very nice to know, and now there's nothing that can impose my wrath. So, Cragspur is ours. A rather quick match today, but things to look out for is the button and those rocks. The button and rocks, they play a lock and key goal here. And the goal, of course, is to destroy your opponent and claim their kingdom. But you don't want to put the wrong key into that hole only to find the opening be a pummeling boulder coming at you at 1,000 miles an hour just to cause damage to your team. If your opponent does happen to press that button before you assemble your team the way you want, make sure that they're not standing in any region by the rock doors where a boulder can just roll right in and deal excess damage. No, we lost again!
First Nobunaga, now this. Maybe I'm getting old. Okay, it looks like I don't have a choice. The castle is yours, Diogen Z.
But what will you do?
We belong to Nobunaga's army. Now that our castle's gone, we've got to go back to him. I don't much like that Nobunaga, but I can't see any other way. See you, Diogen Z. I hope one day you become strong enough to...
To what? Come and kick Nobunaga's rear out of here? The Ronsei region? No problem, Ujiyasu. We will find him and liberate your wishes in the next episode.